Okay, so hi, hello, what's up and so on. So yeah, last week I didn't do the usual 4 videos and I promised you this video. This is a bonus video. It's very personal, and I have meant to make this video for a while and now I'm finally doing it. So before we move forward, I wanna introduce myself a little bit for you. Hi, my name is ZellyDZ and I'm almost 25 years old. I have been living with incurable cancer for almost 5 years, and on top of that I have an eating disorder, a PED. And what is a PED? Let's look at the definition. I'm gonna be linking them down below also, so you can check it out also. So, from nationaleatingdisorders.org defines a binge eating disorder as is a severe, life-threatening and treatable eating disorder characterized by recurrent episodes of eating large quantities of food, often very quickly and to the point of discomfort. A feeling a loss of control during the binge, experiencing shame, distress or guilt afterwards, and not regularly using unhealthy compensatory measures, for example purging, to counter the binge eating. It is the most common eating disorder in the United States. PED is one of the newest eating disorders formally recognized in the DSM-5. Before the most recent revision in 2013, PED was listed as a subtype of EDNOS, now referred to as OSFED. The change is important because some insurance companies will not cover eating disorder treatment without a DSM diagnosis. About my personal story with a binge eating disorder. Yes, I don't look like I have an eating disorders at all, because yeah, you just can't you just can't look at the person and know exactly what is going on in there. Like, the problems are most of the time they are really deep. But yeah, with my binge eating disorder, it started when I was 16 years old. I went to the school. It was a Christian school where I went because I didn't know which school I wanted to go. Instead of taking a year off and thinking about whatever, I just decided to go to school and get my grades up and think about a little bit more about my future. There was this boy who I'm gonna be calling an asshole, because he was an asshole to me the entire of our friendship, but from there we were friends, and I really liked him, and he said that he liked very skinny girls. I have always thought about myself as a little bit chubby, but if I ever look at the pictures that was taken during that time, I do realize that I was not fat at all. After that comment that that guy made that he likes skinny girls, and I thought about myself that I wasn't a skinny girl, I decided that I need to lose some weight. I was at the healthy weight. If I don't remember of saying my measurements, I'm gonna be putting them somewhere in here, so you can you can see my measurements. And I'm gonna put some kilos and LBSs here somewhere, because I don't remember them at the moment, but I have to think about this later on. But I did start by I have always I have eaten a good breakfast. Like, always. I have never ever skipped breakfast. I fucking love breakfast food. I just love it. I could eat breakfast food like all day, every day, until I die. I just love it. I just love it. But after that, my eatings were so shit. Like, after the good breakfast, I ate for the rest of my day. I ate for about 1 to 4 apples and drank a lot of water. But I remember during the time, because I was boxing at that moment, I was I was not in the ring, but I was doing boxing, like it was a hobby for me. And for the boxing days, I went for the Subway and I ordered very low calorie stuff from Subway, and I ate it before I went to there. But after that, when I got back from boxing back practicing, I ate just an apple. So yeah, it was really bad. At first I thought that it was like anorexia or something, but I was not sure. That was the time when I didn't knew anything other than bulimia or anorexia. I didn't know any other eating disorders. Those were only things that I knew, and I was like, okay, it's not bulimia because I'm not forcing myself to puke, and it's not fully an anorexia because I'm sometimes very lazy when it comes to the exercising. So I'm not compulsively exercising, and I'm not completely limiting myself off of food. I am still eating at least something with breakfast food. I ate a lot at the breakfast, a lot. But at the school I was there from Monday to Friday, and at the weekend I was at home. I was staying at home. So during the weekends, oh my dear Lord, I still have sometimes nightmares about it, because when I came home there were so many treats at my house. Like, I have went to the supermarket and I have bought so many chips and candy. I freaking love candy. And I just ate every single thing. Like, I could like multiple packs of chips, multiple packs of chocolate, multiple packs of candy, and on top of that I ate normally, like normal portions. Like, yeah, it was awful. I felt so fucking sick afterwards. I never ever puked because of that. So that's a fucking good thing. But it felt so fucking horrible. Like, I just couldn't control myself during those. Like, it was almost like some switch went off in my head, and yep, I'm not there, and I'm just binging and eating and I'm feeling more sick, and then sometimes the switch comes back on, and then I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck did I do? That wasn't me, it was somebody else. It feels like that. But yeah, it was me that was doing that. Then at the one point it went so worse. It was worse. Like, at my lowest point I weighed 48 kilos, and it's a little bit over 100 lbs. Yeah, I was so skinny. And here's a picture. So after that I did faint a couple times. Like, in under a half a year I fainted like 2 or 3 times. One on the street, and other one was in my friend's the place where you put your coats to hang. I just fell down there, yeah, because I was so freaking weak, and everybody was like, what the fuck, why you're so weak? Because you do boxing and you're like exercising. I went to swimming, I went to the gym, I went to the running, I boxed, so why you're so weak? And like, at the time, yeah, as I said earlier, I didn't know what was wrong with me, what was this disorder that I had, because yeah, didn't know. It didn't have a name. Like, I didn't know the name PED. No clue. So I contacted the like a Finnish eating disorder place. I contacted there and I asked for help. I was like, oh, I really need some help because my life is like, it's like falling from my hands. I can't do anything. I'm so desperate. I just fucking need help. So I went there and I got an awesome person who I still thank in my prayers at the evenings. I thank her all the fucking time that she helped me a lot. And we went actually to the public place, to the cafe, because I had this fear of eating in public also, and like everybody was like judging me or something. She was also that kind of person who worked out really hard, so she really helped me to understand that what I need in order to succeed more in a boxing, for example. Also, I went to the food therapist, or how do you say it? That kind of person who like she taught me about the nutrition and what should I eat and what I should eat, and she helped me a lot. She made me a plan and she said that you stick to this plan and you are gonna gain some weight, and I did. As you can see, I did it, and I was at the healthy weight. But it was a journey. So yeah, it was very long time that my eating disorder was in somewhat control. I would say, like I instead of like binging every single weekend for 3 days, I just binge like once every 2 weeks maybe. But yeah, I have realized that during this big virus thing going on right now and with the pandemic, I have seen that I still have so much issues with eating. It's pretty awful sometimes. I have realized that during the past year it has been coming back slowly, like it's crawling its way from somewhere underneath there. It's just crawling its way to me, and it's just waiting for me to be so weak emotionally and physically that it's just gonna fucking take over me, and I'm just gonna eat every single fucking thing in the house, and then I feel so much worse than I did before that. But thankfully I talked about this with my cancer doctor. I talked with her about this, and she referred me to the like food therapist, like eating therapist, and she made me some program, and she made me realize that what I was doing, because I noticed that I was going back to those things that I would not like eat for like a 6 to 12 hours. I just wouldn't eat anything, and I thought that I wanted to lose some weight, because if you don't know the cancer that I have, and on top of that the cancer has caused me diabetes also, so it's not impossible. I'm not saying it's not impossible, but it's very goddamn fucking hard of losing weight. And I have tried so many things, like I eat relatively healthy, but the weight just doesn't go away, and in my opinion I have couple pounds to lose, couple of kilos, it doesn't matter, couple of something I need to lose. But many people say that I don't need to, but I feel like it's my thing, it's my life, in my body, my choice, and I want to stay happy. I want to stay healthy, because I want to live as long as I can, because I don't know how much time do I have with this cancer that I do have with me. It doesn't go away ever, so I'm just trying to make the most of it. So I want to eat healthy, I want to enjoy life. I got help with the eating therapist, and yeah, I'm eating way better. I am eating much more regularly. Is that the correct word? Regularly? Something like that. More often. I'm eating more often. I eat breakfast on time, I eat lunch at the time, I eat snack on the time, I eat dinner at the right time, and another snack before going to the bed. I eat them like on the clock, like I need to have some sort of structure in my day. I just need it, and it helps me like plan out my day. Yeah, it just doesn't go all over the place. And I have actually asked from the doctor that can I please go to the hospital's eating disorder place. I feel like I need much more help than I'm currently getting. She sent a letter on behalf of their and it came back that I don't need contact in their opinion, because to them I'm not that sick. Like I understand that there is, for example, anorexics that are like, if they don't eat like something right now, they will die. So I understand that those people are, yeah, they are important, of course. This is a struggle that I have. Like every single day I think about the food like constantly. I think what I'm gonna eat. I'm planning out what I'm gonna buy. I enjoy food. It's taking over my head. I'm thinking about it all the freaking time. It's constant struggle and self-control and trying to be better. So I think I'm gonna have to talk with the people at the Finnish Eating Disorder place. I need to call them and talk with them about this thing and if they can help me. I really hope that they can help me, but we have to see about that. Okay, so this was my story, living with the eating disorder, BED. And if you have any questions, please ask me, and I encourage you to go to those links that I put down there somewhere and check these things out for yourself if you're interested. And I just hope that this helps me in some level, because I have noticed that if I put it out to the world, I put it into the YouTube, I make a video, it's kind of like a therapy progress with me. And I'm not gonna do it like in my ASMR gaming videos. So this is a way that I want to process these things. Like I don't have like a therapist or something like that I go and talk to, and I don't want to wear my family members out of talking about my problems to them all the time. So this will have to do, and I think that it's gonna be helping me in a long run. Thank you so much for watching and being here with me, and thank you for listening to me and my story. Thank you so much. And I will most definitely see you in the next video. Bye bye.